Hey everyone, Kano here, and today I'm going to show you a completed collection. Don't know, I'm sure I've mentioned this in the past in videos or Instagram posts, but Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is probably my all-time favorite movie. Uh, as you can see, I probably got into it when I was really young. I know I'm a big Star Wars fan, and probably overall all of those movies probably be my favorites, but something about Willy Wonka, whenever it's on, I just have to watch it. And so when they finally announced the few Willy Wonka pops that they came out with, I absolutely had to run out and get them. And I think I've shown you these in the past, but these were the first two that they came out with, the Willy Wonka himself and the Oompa Loompa. And I got these pretty much as soon as they came out, and for some reason those were the only two for a while, but I guess that they must have sold pretty well, because then they came out with a second wave, and I'm pretty excited about that because, you know, as cool as these two are, as big a fan of Willy Wonka I am, all of these other ones are pretty, you know, important as well, and I'm kind of glad that they made them. So, but here's where I think I was talking about this a little bit in my last video with my wife. I think as a group, us Funko hunters seem to get fixated on purchasing and finding chase pops or exclusives, and I think sometimes we start to forget about the regular non-exclusive pops that come out. And you can see that when you go to some of these stores and there's just a ton of these new pops coming out and nobody's buying them because everyone's chasing these exclusives and chases. And I know that this has become a big thing about, you know, flippers and purchasing these rare pops, and everyone wants to get their hands on them. But I think if you think back to how you got into this to begin with, I purchased the first two He-Man pops, my He-Man and She-Ra, not even realizing what was going on. I liked them. I like He-Man. And now, of course, they're worth some money, but I wasn't looking into that back then. And honestly, I look into what they're worth, and I like my top 10 list, and I like all that stuff, but I'm not selling these pops. I'm buying them because I like them, and I like to display them, and as a family, it's something we do together, and we run out and we look for things. There's things on our list that we like to try to find. Yes, some of those are exclusives, and some of those are chases, and if we find them, we're gonna get them. And I know it's a lot harder to get exclusives as, you know, time goes on, so those would probably be the first ones you try to get, which is what my wife was talking about with her Harry Potter, because for a while the regular Harry Potters are going to be out there, so she can go out at any time and pretty much get them, hopefully. But the exclusive ones go a lot quicker, and then they're not there anymore. So that's kind of where we're at. But unfortunately, we sometimes don't go and get the regular pops when they come out, and that's kind of where I was at with one of my favorite movies. I didn't go out and get some of these second wave pops. In fact, I just got them, and they've been out for a while, and the only reason I even thought about getting them was because a couple of them got vaulted, and I would have hated not having these in my collection, and it took that to get me off my butt to go find them. And my wife found a good deal, and we got all of them for a pretty decent price, so I'm glad that they're now in my collection. And I think as a group, and I don't know how you guys do things, but my wife and I sometimes argue back and forth about, well, what's a pop worth? What are you going to spend it on? And we just have to start realizing to ourselves, if you like something, just get it. Because, don't go out and pay the extraordinary, insane prices that people are trying to get for some of these pops. But if you're in a store and you see something that you want and it's a decent price or a regular price, just pick it up, because who knows how long it's going to be there. And if it's a common or an exclusive or whatever, it doesn't matter. Just get it, because it's what you want. And if you want it in your collection, then get it. It shouldn't matter if it's a chase or an exclusive or a common or how much it's worth. If it's something that you're passionate about and that you want in your collection, just get it. And I think we're just as guilty as anybody else. We sometimes see a pop we like and we leave it and we don't get it. And I think we need to start thinking about that and stop doing that, because sooner or later some of these ones that are common you're not gonna be able to find anymore, and you're gonna have to hit the eBays and find them some other place. And yeah, you might not be paying a ton of money for them, but why not just get them when you're out? I mean, at some of these stores like a Target or a Walmart or sometimes even Barnes & Noble, you can get them for under $10. So why would you risk not paying that or paying more later on? So, but that's just me. I think as I go forward in my pop hunting, yes, I am going out and trying to find exclusives. Yes, of course, I want to find a chase, but if I don't, is it really going to hurt me? No, because I'm not, the only thing I do is if I find something that I can trade for something later on, for something that I need in my collection, possibly, but I'm not trying to make money off this stuff. I got into this because I was a He-Man fan, and I found the He-Man and She-Ra pop, and I thought they were cool, and that's kind of how my collection started growing, and I got into more and more of these. So that's what I need to try to get back to, and I think so that this Funko craze continues for years, unlike some of these other things that fizzle out because there are people out there trying to just make a quick buck, and hopefully that ends. But anyways, I'm here to show you my Willy Wonka collection, and the second one that came out, I believe, oh, maybe not, but second one I got was the, I think I might have shown this one off too in our San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, but I got the Violet Beauregard, and those were the three I've had for a while, and I haven't picked up any others since. But like I said, this is my favorite movie, and I wanted these in my collection, and I knew I was going to get them eventually, and it just took Funko finally vaulting a few of these to get me off my butt to go get them. So the next one is Charlie. And then we got Grandpa Joe. And Veruca. And Augustus. And the final one to the collection was the last one we picked up, was Mike TV. And we actually did have another one of these that came when the box was just destroyed. So we had to go out and find another one, and we did. So, and honestly, this is probably one of the ones I like the most, because I've met Mike TV before, the actor that played him, and we have his autograph, and he was a really nice guy, and I'm really glad that they made a pop of him, and I have it in my collection. So, and I love the new details they have on some of these. I mean, each one has, this one is this tiny one when he shrinks down, and then we have, Veruca with her golden egg. You can see right there. And then Grandpa Joe, I don't know how easy you can see that, but he's got the bubbly drink that makes them go high in the sky. And Augustus, he's just eating a chocolate bar, but his problem is he can't stop eating, and he eats or drinks the lake, chocolate lake, and falls in. And of course we got Charlie's got the golden ticket, and he was obviously the guy that wins everything in the end. Spoiler. So that's kind of cool. And then obviously Violet, who turns into a blueberry because she takes the gum when she's not supposed to. And just kind of the details on these are really awesome. And I'm really glad they made them. And when they finally announced them, I was so excited. But again, took me way too long to get these, and I'm gonna try to stop doing that. If I see something I want, and I can get it, I'm gonna try to get it. And I think we've hurt ourselves in the past by not doing that and not being able to find something and get something. We've had our hands on a handful of things that are now very hard to get, and we never picked them up, and they were commons back in the day, back when we got into this, and we had no idea that things were going to get so big and so hard to find, and things were going to start being worth so much money. But if I could go back the 2 or 3 years when we started collecting and picked up some of those ones that I now can't get because they're so expensive, I wish I could. I wish I had my time machine and I can go back and do that, but unfortunately I can't, and that's on us because, again, we didn't know anything back then, and now we're into this exclusive craze, and sometimes I even think that the regular common pops are even cooler than the exclusives, but because they don't have that sticker on it and they're not as hard to find, we don't get them. And that's I'm gonna try my best, and hopefully my wife will follow me along with that, and we can just get what we want, because I know she likes Harry Potter and there's a ton of commons out there that we don't have, and there's actually a few of the exclusives that we haven't picked up yet. I think we need to, because she likes them and she wants them, and we just for some reason don't get them. And same thing with this Willy Wonka. One of my absolute favorite movies, and I never went out and got them because I've always was looking for something else, and that needs to stop, because if I would have been very upset if I couldn't get them. And obviously I was lucky enough to find them on TV. They've been a little bit harder to find, but I was able to find them. So all right, there you have it, another quick video. Like I said, we're going to try to continue to do as many as we can when we have time. Now that we have this little setup, we can do videos on our own and not have to have someone hold things. So we can, if either one of us has a time to sit down and do one with either ourselves or the kids, we'll do it. And so give us a subscription there, subscribe to us, and make sure to comment a few times so we know you're out there. Let's try to grow this thing. And don't forget to like us on Instagram, Kano Pop. That's where we post most of our finds. If we don't get it on a video, you'll see it there. So, all right. So we are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams. See ya. Bye.